Take a deep breath in and exhale. Keep breathing deeply. And as you do, remind yourself of the awesome opportunity to be alive. Of course, you could be thinking about your present circumstances. You could be having your focus on whatever it is that you perceive is not working as it should, must have to. You could perceive there must be something wrong because of fill the blank. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, realize that if you are alive, you have the most awesome opportunity to transform whatever circumstances you perceive you are at. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, what if a shift of perspective allows you to see the beauty in your life beyond your circumstances? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel whatever it is that is showing up. Think whatever it is that is showing up. Remind yourself that if you are here, you are already having the opportunity to transform whatever it is that you perceive you are going through. Take a deep breath in and exhale. What if on this day you choose to ask yourself, which circumstances do I believe are limiting me? Which circumstances do you believe are limiting you? What is that thing that look ugly that you perceive you won't be able to reach further because of fill in the blank? And what if, with a small shift of focus, you can find the new opportunities that are arising all around you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. What if today you choose to affirm, I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing that I am more than circumstances. Do you realize that you are more than a tree? A tree is limited totally by the soil that it is at. The tree have to stay there until someone chooses to transplant it, invest the time, the energy, the money. And what about you? Do you believe you can transform your circumstances? And if you do, are you believing that to transform your circumstances, you will need a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of time? What if you realize that by being here, you are already allowing yourself to transform your circumstances? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. Do you realize how powerful it is that when you start believing that you are more than circumstances, you start giving yourself permission to shift them? Because at the moment that you perceive you are limited by those circumstances, whatever circumstances they are, you automatically stop your creativity, conscious or not. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. Learn from nature that they coexist with others, even when others need different circumstances to grow. Learn from nature that it doesn't matter if something looks like ugly. If you look deeply, you will be seeing beauty. Somewhere else, it's about shifting your focus, adjusting your perspective. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. Is it possible that your focus is in whatever you perceive isn't working? Is it possible that your focus is in whatever you perceive as ugly? What if you look deeply? How those circumstances allow you to learn, grow, and evolve? What about those circumstances have allowed to become a new you? Do you love the new you or not? Remember, this is up to you to choose. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. Do you realize how powerful it is to believe you are more than circumstances? You can be focused on just one point, thinking it is worthless to move from here. But if you give yourself permission, there is a long journey ahead for you that could look bright if you keep looking. If you give yourself permission to keep going. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. Is it possible that you have learned that when you were born in fill the blank, you have to stay there forever? Take a deep breath in and exhale. And realize that even if you have believed that, by being here, you are giving yourself permission to question your belief. You are here expanding your sphere of consciousness. You are here expanding your sphere of awareness. You are here expanding and raising your level of alertness. Others are focused on one thing and only that on their life. You have given yourself the opportunity to reshift your thinking. Thank you for being here. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. Do you realize that sometimes we could get attached to change circumstances in a very dramatic way? And sometimes, if you give yourself permission, just making one small shift and another small shift and another small shift, that it is what you are doing by being here. You can give yourself the opportunity to see in another way, adjusting your perspective in a new meaning, to realize with gratitude your attitude transforms. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. Keep today's questions with you. Which circumstances do I believe are limiting me? And challenge that. Challenge that. And if you're feeling the impulse to shout at me, but they are real. Yeah, I know. Sometimes there are things that are very, very real. However, do you realize that everything starts with your mindset? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I invite you to fly higher. And there are moments that you don't know how to shine your light, how to fly higher. And you could perceive that your circumstances are exactly where you are at forever. Challenge that. And by being here, you are already doing that. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. I initiate believing I am more than circumstances. Blessings.